You may have heard they are saying that the eye is a window to the soul. Well, as ophthalmologists, we just believe that the eye is a window to the body. It's a window to what we call systemic disorders, like diabetes or high blood pressure. And we can see signs of this when we look at the eye. When you study heart disease, for example, you will listen to the heart, but with the eye, you actually look at it with microscope. You can actually see the brain tissue, which is the retina, and you can see blood vessels, and if you look carefully, you can actually even see red blood cells as exhibited through the capillaries. Over 1/3 of all known genetic syndromes include the eye. We can see the signs of nutritional deficit, nerve damage in the back of the eye, and vitamin B complex deficiencies. Stress is another big one, and it can cause cells behind the eye to start leaking fluid. It's like having a plaster in the retina, and you can see it here, this yellowed area. Here we are looking at the normal retina through our slit microscope. You can see the orangish color of the retina. You can see the blood vessels and the course of the retina. You can also see the nerve that connects the back of the eye to the brain. This patient has a really interesting finding in the iris. We call this posterior synechia. These little brown spot are adhesions between the iris and the lens. They are the signs of an inflammation which often indicate inflammation that occurs in the body itself. In this patient, we have a little microscopic spot of blood on the white part of the eye. This spot is indicative of one of the several different things. 6 out of 10 times it's caused by high blood pressure. This patient is a diabetic and he has small blood vessels chains in his retina, and so when we find this, we know that this patient needs to take extra care to control his or her health. So these indicators can often be seen in the eye before they can be seen in anywhere else. Really, the eye is such an important window to our body and our health.